KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Weather-wise, milder temperatures today, even warmer as we head into tomorrow and the weekend, but still plenty of clouds. Eventually a chance of showers and storms. It may come late Saturday and then especially into Sunday. But the good news is the severe weather threat locally looks lower, as we were talking about yesterday. But the severe weather threat for our friends to the north could certainly be higher. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. First off, though, let's go outside. John Lee was downtown today getting a shot of the overcast sky. And still, the cypress trees downtown still need to get their leaves going, but it's not that far away, with milder weather on the way and more rain chances in the forecast as well. So let's kick it upstairs. And as we've been talking about, we're watching a weather system on the west coast still producing rain at lower elevations. Snow in the Sierra Nevada, big snows across into the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies, where avalanche warnings continue to be in effect for a good part of Colorado. Portions of Utah as well. Now more winter storm weather from Wyoming into Montana, the Dakotas, into Minnesota, the upper Midwest with that next storm. In fact, the next storm track is going to be through the nation's midsection, but off to the north. Trailing front will deliver storms to our region, but the best chance of severe weather looks like it's going to be well north of Acadiana. We'll talk more about that in a bit, as we mentioned. Plenty of high clouds overshooting, some stratiform clouds coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. So mostly cloudy day. We did see a few intervals of brighter times where you could see the sun for a little bit, and that may be the trend again tomorrow. But clouds will be dominating not only tomorrow, but much of the next 10 days in the 10-day forecast. We just can't shake this dreary winter pattern. Temperatures at least got into the mid-60s this afternoon, 65 the official high. Most of us upper 50s to lower 60s. Meanwhile, conditions offshore a little rough out here, but should settle down a little bit for tomorrow, but pick back up as we head into Saturday. Temperature-wise, we don't change a whole lot through this evening with breezy south winds. We stay in the upper 50s to low to mid-60s. In fact, we rise by tomorrow morning into the mid-60s. Perhaps a passing shower overnight tonight through tomorrow, but rain chance in the 20% range during the day tomorrow. Lunchtime, we're in the lower 70s with mostly cloudy skies, and we'll stay in the low to mid-70s for a good part of the afternoon. Drive time, dinner time looking okay. Looks pretty good for downtown alive as well, with temperatures right around that 70-degree mark, but a breeze from the south at 15, so you may want to bring a light jacket or sweater if you're heading outdoors. Rain chances should be done by tomorrow evening, and as we head into Saturday, we'll be watching strong to severe storms northeast Texas into Arkansas. This is going to be the zone where there could be some intensive severe storms producing damaging winds in excess of 70 miles an hour, and more than likely a couple of EF2 tornadoes or stronger in this system. There could be a tornado outbreak Arkansas, northeast Louisiana into Mississippi, also Tennessee, and then eventually Alabama as well. But notice the trailing end of the front here not doing a whole lot. All the storm dynamics staying well to the north and east of us, and this front kind of runs out of gas. So we've lowered the rain chances Saturday, and commensurate with that, the threat of severe weather has gone down as well. That frontal boundary becomes nearly stationary across the area. We stay mild. Here's the European model, also indicating that Saturday storms will be a non-event, but we'll have to watch things closely down the road. Risk of severe storms, mainly northern Louisiana, a slight risk into Mississippi and points to the north and east, but within this area, I do expect an enhanced risk of storms to show up probably in our imagery tomorrow coming from the Storm Prediction Center, where there could be a significant damaging wind tornado outbreak for our friends to the north there. Meanwhile, for us, temperatures dropping down into the low to mid 60s through tomorrow morning. We get into the low to mid 70s tomorrow afternoon, and even warmer as we get into the weekend. So breezy and milder. The low occurs nearer before midnight tonight. Upper 50s to lower 60s tomorrow. Breezy and milder, mid 70s the high. Rain chance slight at 20%. Gusty southerly winds at about 15 to 18, gusting over 20 tomorrow afternoon. Wind cranks up on Saturday. It's going to be even windier, with rain chance now 40% late in the day. 50% chance of showers and storms on Sunday. Highs this weekend mid to upper 70s, and that's where we stay into Monday. And another round of storms that could potentially bring strong storms the middle part of next week. So still an unsettled weather pattern for the foreseeable future.
All right, thanks, Rob.